Accio. Incendio.
Hehehe. Nyari ayam. Alright, welcome back. Mari kita lanjutkan perjalanan kita sebagai Hufflepuff. So what is next? Balik ke Profesor Vic, oke. Wait, mumpung di library nih, explore dulu lah dikit lah. Ada kunci nih, ada nih. Dan lonceng juga, ntar ya. Nggak ada di sini. Oh ini kuncinya nih. Nah, hello. Bye. Excellent. Bennett. Sama ke atas. Explore bagian atas. Dapat. Apa lagi ya? Wih, udah pagi aja nih kayaknya nih. Hei, ada bunyi-bunyi nih. Tapi di mana nih? What is it? Itu kunci di luar kayaknya ya. Ada lagi nih ya. Udahlah, cabut lah. Udah pagi. Tiba-tiba ada orang masuk dari mana? Ini kelihatan. Kayak sihir ya. Tiba-tiba nongol dong. Nah, sini dulu nih. Lihat quest nih kayaknya nih. Mau ini apa nih? Incendio? Incendio? Oh, oke. Nah, lu kenapa lu?
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books.
Okay.
My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
Seems not working.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I'd collect the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me.
Okay.
There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Remove the charm, okay.
Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. Ih. Itu buku oh itu ya. Dokumen-dokumen.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books.
Accio. Ini. Accio, anjir. Anjir. Oi. Mana?
Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Okay. Okay.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back
Today
too
was
if
a
I were
good
her.
day. This is until Garrett's place. Whatever, he's such many things, you know everything. Always disrupting Professor Sharp with his. If he wasn't Professor Weasley, he wouldn't be expelled. Oh, okay. Oh, there. Upstairs. Upstairs, bro. I'm here. Satu lagi nih. Udah 4 kan.
Revelio.
Oh itu. Itu dia. Beres.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Perhaps a reward?
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
Gila dimintain. Kan di mana-mana nggak ada yang gratis ya. Ya, oke lah, kasih dulu lah.
I wouldn't do that to you, Cressida. Only trying to teach you to be a little more careful.
Nah.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Ukur lu ketemu gua loh. Oh enggak, gua tahan tuh karena nggak lu bayar. Ntar nih kunci di mana nih? Mana nih? Mana nih? Wih. Mana ya? Oh ada ya. Lah, tadi kan di atas, sekarang udah di sini. Oh, itu dia. Hogs. Lah, terlupa Hogsmeade dulu lah. Dual gear. Udah berapa ya dapatnya? Lupa. Hitung. Oh 8 lagi. Masih banyak 8 itu. Apa? Duncan. To have puff skin. Tar. West. Hogsmeade. Ada sini. Jualin dulu lah.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
It was a win.
Gila, ngelag. Rame banget nih Hogsmeade.
First they're teaching students jinxes. Next thing you know, it's unforgivable curses.
Ready for a little change in
Iya,
fashion,
ada
are we?
chest.
Plenty to choose
Chest
from
duit
here, so
nih.
take your time.
Lumayan nih. Oh, ini ada juga nih. Tempatnya Profesor Vic. Yang di library tadi juga ada. Tapi nggak tahu kapan bisa dibuka. Nggak bisa diapa-apain itu tadi. Harusnya bisa diambil sih, soalnya ada kayak target locknya gitu. Ntar lah, mungkin nanti seiring dengan berjalannya
Plenty for your
story.
perusal today. Take your time.
Jual dulu, jual. Jual lah. Wah, jual aja. Jual. Biar duit banyak, jual. Legendarinya biarin dulu aja.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to
Okay.
stop by whenever you're about.
Sekarang side quest coba. Go side quest. Siapa tadi? Duncan. Di Duncan. No. Mana nih? Mana side quest? Oh, itu dia. Tapi kemana side questnya? Di bawah nih. Side quest di bawah. Segitiga yang di bawah.
Spare
Area.
a moment? I could
Okay.
use your help.
Oke.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Puffskein.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puff ski.
Come on,
It may
man.
seem irrational to
Takut
you,
sama
but my
Puffskein. Ya
experience with them
ampun,
has
kan
been most
lucu itu ya.
upsetting. They eat bogies, you know. Regardless
Puffskein
of
kan
how
lucu
reasonable
ya.
I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
Puffskein Donkey. Actually fun.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor.
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Oke.
What sort of plants
Iya,
should I
ngapain lihat-lihat
expect
tuh
in the hidden
belakang tuh.
herbology
Sebastian
corridor?
tuh.
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Oke. Woi. Apain lu lihat tadi?
Hidden herbology
Nah,
corridor.
kita selesaiin dulu lah misinya Duncan ini. Baru ke main quest. Duncan.
Revelio.
Ada bunyi ring a bell. Ring a bell. Ada api tuh.
Revelio.
Revelio. Deket nih sorean. Dimanakah kamu? Aduh. Aha. Oh, cabut keluar. Oh yeah.
Revelio.
Jauh banget itu suaranya. I got you.
Revelio.
Bah, jauh lah. Jauh
I
kali.
enjoy having lunch down by the lake.
Tahu.
Not much to focus on.
Apa ini? Akio every time. Reveal you every time, every step. Bisa dinyalain nggak?
Incendio.
Bisa. Luar biasa nih game, bagus banget. Detail parah.
Revelio.
Di sini apa? Tar aja lentar lah.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Nah, ini mah logika aja nih. Bakar nih. Nah, kan. Masuk.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
Buset, seram amat di bawah.
Devil's snare. Seems to thrive in darkness.
Apa ini?
Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Doesn't care.
Incendio.
Oh, coba pakai ini deh. Kan takut sama terang kan ya.
Lumos.
Nah.
Revelio.
Aman.
Lumos.
Ku itu ngambilnya bagaimana yang di atas. Cuy. Waduh. Bentar ya. Oh, ini nih. Jalannya nih.
Incendio.
Nyalain. Nah. Lompat. Oke. Ya, hijau dong.
Lumos.
Turun aja deh. Tolol.
Incendio.
Nyalain. Gimana nih?
Lumos. Seems the devil's
Nyalain.
protecting a chest of some kind.
Nyalain.
Incendio.
Nah. Ganti dulu. Kopi. Tadi dapat yang ini naik 3 dong. Ini dulu lah. Obtain proof for Duncan.
I imagine a piece of that
Hey,
enormous
Lou.
featherless tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Do it.
Incendio.
Oke.
Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, ke sini.
Revelio.
Tembus di mana nih? Coba lihat. Greenhouse tulisannya tuh. Mari lihat di peta di manakah kita. Oh, di sini nih. Greenhouse. Oke. Ambil semua lah. Ambil semua. Ambil. Gratis kan? Ambil. Page. Ambil. Oh, legendary chest. Oh, intriguing. Ganti lagi. Lumayan naik 2.
Revelio.
Ntar. Revelio ada nih. Ada nih, coba. Di luar ada nih. Coba kita ke sini. Nah.
Revelio.
Oh, itu dia. Level 15. Good. Kagak ada. Udahlah. Cabut. Cabut.
Have you found anything to...
Save dulu lah, save.
my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected.
Yeah.
I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Actually, I might just...
Now that I think about it, Puffskein Dunkeen, I think I shall keep this. You need to overcome your cowardice.
You can't be serious. This is awful. I don't know what to do now.
No, I'm not serious. Only
teasing.
joke.
We had an arrangement.
Oh, thank goodness. This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunking for good when I show
Puffskein
everyone in the
Dunking.
common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will.
Puffskein
Thank you for
Dunking.
all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunking for me.
Revelio.
Bilang gak lo? No more Puffskein Dunking Dunker. Where's the mission again? Quest, please. Ntar ya, kayaknya kesini dulu deh. Paling ingat ada obor buat dinyalain.
Revelio.
Obor itu ada kunci loh. Kita cari kuncinya. Sana juga obor. Accio dulu.
Revelio.
Mana kunci? Lo kunci. Give me the Radeon key. Kunci please. Kunci please. Oh itu dia. Go. Bisa lompat. Nice. 9 nih berarti. 9. Shit. Bish. Twice. Boop.
Revelio.
Revelio. Di sini nih, not there. Nah itu tuh. Incendio.
Incendio.
Okay, go to Professor Hick. Professor Hick, go. Go. Salah.
You cannot be serious.
Professor Sharp.
Goblins working with Rookwood
Ngajar apa nih
makes no
orangnya?
sense.
Professor
It is
Sharp.
rather unorthodox. to
Tadi
say
ada
the
juga
least.
dibilang Profesor Garlic sama si Duncan tuh.
It's
Belum
inconceivable.
ketemu tuh
It's...
dua profesor.
Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how?
Sebastian.
Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
dear.
What are you so
Some of these
big?
pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Okay. Professor. Next mission, please. Oh, email.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Tarlah.
What are you up to now?
Not
As soon as
say.
possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Outside. Buset. Buset. Uh-huh. Okay.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell.
Ooh,
Please
defense.
complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Banyak quest baru nih. Asik nih. Yang dulu ya. Ntar lah keluar. Expelliarmus. Oke. Apa yang harus dilakukan? Avoid attack by dodge rolling 10. Cast incendiary on 5 enemies. Oke. Berarti coba kita ke ini ntar. Ini bisa sambil jalan nih. Kita ke herbologi kelas dulu. Kayaknya menarik nih. Herbologi kelas. Tadi kan coba lihat di map di mana tadi herbologi kelas. Oke. Bisa kan teleport aja udahlah.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Unlock. Begin quest. Oh, red head.
Good morning.
morning, Professor Garlic.
Oh, this is
How wonderful
Professor
it is to see you
Garlic.
again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Oh, auntie-nya
Ah,
Lenora.
hello.
Bibinya Lenora.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Mandrake.
Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
What the lol.
Quickly! Take your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil!
Put it down. Put it down.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Splendid work.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting.
Revelio.
You can all
Dittany.
get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Okay.
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Be careful with her mandrake.
I do wonder about Professor
Adelaide.
Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Malo, what is it? Oh. Nggak bisa.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself?
Okay.
Why, the very idea.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neeb. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see, how
Revelio.
to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Oh no. Collect Dittany and plant.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the WiggenWeld potion, as you all should know
10
from
minutes.
Professor... Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in WiggenWeld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find
Chinese
that some
chomping
plants are
cabbage.
better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work, Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean,
Ganti gear dulu lah.
Revelio.
Stop me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Okay. And then?
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Hold. Oh, mana chomping. Okay, and Twing.
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Okay. Return to the class. Return to the class. Terkunci.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clock.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Okay, complete.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Okay, next is go to luar lagi, jauh banget.
Revelio.
Di save dulu untuk menghindari sesuatu yang tak diinginkan. Okay, we are going to see Naughty. Naughty, no, not Natty. Natty, okay, Natty. Apa ini? Can I... Oh, yes.
Revelio.
What is that? Madam Kogawa, Matilda Weasley. Dear Madam Kogawa, Imelda Reyes. Tadi ada dia. Oh, itu 35 lumayan. Duit susah dicari di sini, bro.
Revelio.
Beast class. Oh, ini nanti yang buat bisa naik hippogriff kayaknya di situ tuh, di beast class tuh. Let's go. Ternyata mungut lagi, mungut dulu. Saya penasaran apa ini. Ternyata hanya jamur. H. Indah sekali Hogwarts. Lo tau gitu gue liat sini ya. Kejauhan tadi lewat sana muter. Oh, ini rumahnya si Hagrid nih. Yang kalau di Harry Potter. Kita ke bawah tuh dari Hogwarts, keluar gerbangnya, terus ke bawah sini.
Revelio.
Rumahnya si Hagrid nih. Hagrid. Lu denger? Gimana ya? Halo. Yang di dalam lagi.
Revelio.
Oh iya, bisa masuk. Oke. Ya, kita nah lagi nih. Lumayan kan dijual nih. Armor kecil.
Revelio.
Di bawah goa, kayaknya goa.
I should investigate.
Mungut lagi. Walaupun gua nggak tahu nih jamur buat apa nanti ya, coba. Nanti deh. Wait, ada side mission. Wait.
Revelio.
Ntar ye. Mana dulu nih? Nanti dulu lah.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Oh yeah, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili-land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Off on another adventure.
Revelio.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten
Kunci ini.
What's going on here?
What is that? Malaya.
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue.
You wanna
I've
play?
told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Revelio.
That's enough.
Oh, bagus
I'm
ini.
too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more?
Incendio.
Oh buset, goblok. Tolong. Ibu dan anak berantem tuh ya tadi. Gimana ya? Submission ini apa nih?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Ada, sana jualan nih. Potion dulu nih.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi.
Any whispers going about the town?
There's a thief on the loose by the name of Katrin Haggerty. She's an ashwinder. She's stealing everything that's not nailed down, and people have had enough. Katrin's hiding in a camp just southwest of town.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lord Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. But I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with?
Inilah potion lah.
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice.
Terus jual. Ini jual.
I'll have no trouble selling this.
Ini
Thank
jual.
you.
Jual. Ijo jual. Ini jual. Jual aja lah. Ini jangan. Ini jangan.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Kayak dulu. Bosan ini kayaknya ya. Oke. Lalu ke
Revelio.
side mission dulu coba ya. Apa itu?
We'll go this far.
Hey.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Okay.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now, but they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizardkind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better
Goblin camp.
circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at
Akan
Gringotts.
pakai ini deh ya. H.
Surprised at what happened to Arn.
Apa nih?
Revelio.
Di sini. Ada. Akio bisa. Bisa dong.
Incendio.
Oh, good.
Levioso.
Cursed fiends.
Main nih, ngumpul-ngumpul material.
Accio. Incendio.
Oh. Hey. Oh. I'm here.
Incendio.
Challenge unlock. Challenge unlock. Oh. Ih, ada orang tengah hutan. Ngapain, Bu? Kita juga ngapain ya? Ini juga ada. Wait. What is that? Ini apa nih? Radeon Black Skill. Oh, dragon skill. Large dragon that can grow into 9 meters. Wah, dragon scale. Dragon scale. We get dragon scale. Wah, ini duit nih. 11 nggak apa-apa lah. Penting ada. Ini siapa nih? 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 Halo? Halo? Chinese champion.
Past the ruins. On the right track.
Accio. Incendio.
Oh, assignment from Professor Hiket. Oke, after this, habis ini misi sekali set quest misi dulu, baru main quest. Dan quest yang tadi tuh, wah ini apa nih? Lumayan buat naikin level nih.
I tell you this.
Accio. Incendio.
You may want to move.
Tuh, jadi haram. Ayam.
What have you done?
Levioso.
Am I?
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Go, 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 go. Bandit camp.
Revelio.
Nge-stealth bisa nggak ya? Coba deh nge-stealth deh.
This must be it.
I didn't touch your helm, but thank you for making.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Accio. Incendio.
will regret joining us. He doesn't come round.
Come here, baby.
More of an example.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Die.
Accio. Incendio.
I will make you pay.
Waduh, waduh.
Incendio.
Wah, wah.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Incendio.
Which?
Levioso. Yes. Accio. Incendio.
Buset.
I will make you. Your
Waduh.
spells glance off of me. Leviosa. Incendio.
Waduh.
That was meant for me. Accio. You can't stop us. Leviosa.
Are you quite finished?
Incendio.
Satu lagi.
Leviosa.
Nih.
Incendio. That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards. Revelio. Accio.
Oh, ada peti di belakang. Ganti gear dulu. Lumayan. Agak naik. Open. Ini apa?
Quite an enchantment.
Oh.
The cards are returning to Arn.
Oh.
Revelio.
Ini apa sih?
Accio.
Ini apa ya?
Revelio.
Ini apa ya? Itu apa ya? Ntar ke atas. Nice one. Anti gear lagi. Meskipun hanya sedikit saja. Bukan. Go back. Ntar nih topi ganggu nih. What is it? Is it
Revelio.
Oh, serigala.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Buset.
Incendio. Accio.
Gila abis nih poison.
Accio. Incendio.
Banyak ternyata kalian ya.
Revelio.
Ngelewat. Jauh ya. Hey.
Accio. Incendio. Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Tiba-tiba dibegal tengah jalan sama laba-laba. Ini ada nih.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Turu. Apa ini?
Revelio. Accio.
Woi, kebuka dong. Oke.
This looks intriguing.
Ini dapat sesuatu gitu ya di bawah. Mana tadi dia? H. Jauh banget.
Revelio.
Ya. Mana kau ini?
Accio.
Oh. Thank you. Gila. Sampai mau ambil chest aja ada teka-tekinya gitu ya.
Revelio.
Ambil lah. Apa? Ocean gua 0. Jual barang dulu.
Hello, Mr. Semi. What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Kita jual yang nggak kepake. Ya, yang hijau pasti dijual. Jual ini jual lah.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Kembali tuh, udah
If you're
kembali
here for
tuh
my
kartunya.
wares, I'm afraid. I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
It was difficult.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't
Wah,
wait
nggak
to have my
dibayar nih,
things back,
gratis
especially my
dong.
paints.
Waduh.
You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Nggak dibayar.
Wonder who lives.
Jual apa lu? Ntar.
Why don't you have a little peruse?
Gue butuh ini.
There we are then. That'll do nicely, I'm sure.
Apa ya? Ntar lah. Ntar aja lah.
Appreciate you stopping by. Be sure to visit me again.
Terus tadi ada, ada satu side quest di tuh dermaga tuh. Terus main questnya di sana. Oke, wait.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness.
Grace.
Yes, my name is Grace Pinch Smedley of the Bath. Pinch Smed. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into a lab. Okay.
I'm afraid I'm not keen on mucking about at the bottom of lakes.
Oh, please don't say no just yet. Perhaps if you understood my plight, you'd change your mind.
Perhaps. What precisely do you need to retrieve and why?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
Okay. I'll do it.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool, essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe.
Okay.
It would mean so much to our family.
Let's go.
Sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Dive down. Oh. Let's go. Berenang lah. Nah, gitu dong.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Search. No. Here. Oh, dapat yang baru. Bukan juga. Apakah ini? Bukan ini kah? Okay, let's go back. Yeah, dapat potion.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Wait me, Grace. But I want to be paid, please. Pay me. Reward me as well with money. Because I found your grandfather astrolabe. Oh, you. Hey, here. Hey, kemana? Nah.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did, and it's yours for a price. How about a price?
I did, but it wasn't easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose.
Gitu.
A reward, so to speak,
Bayar.
for finding the buried treasure. Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again.
Anjir,
And I do hope you
20.
keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Anjir, 20 doang. Tadi mau kesini. Ntar ganti gear dulu. Udah amat nih topi. Aja lah. Gila, Peaky Blinders. Coba ganti ya. Gini nih, keren nih. Ini oke. Jangan coklat dong. Cool. Let's go to this main quest.
They must have come this way.
Oh,
Think.
okay. Trials of
I've no idea who it is you think I
Mary?
might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to.
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip about your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be sick.
Oh.
Enough out of you.
Come on, baby.
Stupefy!
You there, Incendio.
Oh, that's dark.
Oh, what's the light go
Dark
out of
Witch.
your eyes?
Aswinder. The collection section for new enemy type. You may learn failure instead of enemy sets. Ah. Oh, bodoh lah.
I'm not going anywhere. Accio, Incendio.
Hey. Jadi ayam.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies, they seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Oh, research? Who's Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the
What?
one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before
Okay,
I
your
do.
wife.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet.
Revelio.
It's just over there by my tent.
Okay. 10.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Ini apa ya?
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the
Oh,
ground.
stone swirl on the
Each
ground.
trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Pyres. Api dong, pyres.
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful!
Okay.
What a
Complete
day.
Merlin
I can
trials.
hardly believe it.
Tadi di tempat bandit ada
I
dong
take
ya.
it we can call that a success?
We
Lupa ya
can
tempatnya mana.
indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed, I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Lah? Lah packing. Dia cabut. Oke, kalau begitu guys, kita sampai sini dulu. Cukup segini dulu untuk part kali ini. Kita akan bertemu di part selanjutnya. So see you later and thank you for watching. Bye bye.